He is a legend in daytime television. Joining me now is Don Diamont from The Bold and the Beautiful. Hello, thank you for being here. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm not doing too bad this morning. So let's talk about this fun crossover episode we have coming up. Young and the Restless and Bold and the Beautiful fans are certainly going to be in for a treat because you're making a return to Genoa City, but not as Brad.
No, as Dollar Bill Spencer. So yeah, I think the fans are going to be extremely entertained. He's showing up, preening like the alpha male that he is, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun for the fans.
So your character was so iconic on Young and the Restless, and now you're making a return as Bill Spencer. What's it going to be like, or what was it like, I should say, working with some old friends and kind of old scene partners such as Peter and Tracy?
Yeah, it was sort of a bit unsettling when I initially went on the set, having a director have to introduce himself and a producer having to introduce herself. That was a bit odd for me, having spent so many years over there. But once it got down to doing the scenes and working, as you just said, with Peter Bergman and Tracy Bregman, that was just so much fun. They're very dear friends. I've known Tracy since high school, actually, and Peter and I are so close. So it was just really, really fun. Very special to work with them again.
Yeah, working in daytime television is such a small world anyway, because your character has a relationship with Katie on The Bold and the Beautiful, and that's played by Heather Tom, which you had a relationship with on Young and the Restless. Am I getting all that right?
Well, the characters obviously were knew each other on Y&R. They explored back in the day. They sort of flirted with the idea of putting our characters together, Brad and Victoria, but they never really, never really did anything with that. They did do it with Amelia Heinle, who later played Victoria. We were married, but when Heather was the character, they never really did anything with it. So when I had the opportunity to work with Heather on B&B, she is, in a class by herself. And she had actually, I guess, emailed Brad Bell when she heard that I was coming on Bold and Beautiful and requested to work with me. So I was extraordinarily flattered by that. And it's just been a real privilege for me to work with Heather professionally and to know her personally all these years.
That is very cool. And right now your character Bill is pretty much doing his best to win her back, to win Katie back. So give us a little sneak peek on what lies ahead for the two of them.
Well, I'm not sure what lies ahead for the two of them. As you just said, he is, doing his darndest to win her back. He cannot get out of his own way. He's always creating some kind of problem for them. But I think he has learned the error of his ways, and he is doing everything he can to get his Katie back.
So, Don, I was checking out your Instagram page, and did I read this right? You and Cindy combined have nothing incriminating, I promise, but you guys have 7 boys.
Yeah, we are. It's a very high testosterone house. As they get older and, some of them depart, it's slightly more genteel, but my poor wife, thank God she's very in touch with her male side, so she can deal with it. There's like a frat house.
I need a little advice because I can imagine I'm a boy mom, but I only have 2, a almost 2-year-old and a just turned 7-year-old. So
that's nothing.
If there's a day without, if there's a day where we don't pull out Band-Aids or an ice pack, it's a good day.
Nothing broken. Yay. Nothing broken. Mission accomplished.
Nothing broken at all. All right, Don. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Do not miss Don Diamant's triumphant return to Y&R on Tuesday, February 16th, and you can watch him on The Bold and the Beautiful right here on KPIX 5. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care.
Thank you. Pleasure.